I might post this to YouTube later. I don't know. Let me mute myself over here. Yeah, I'm just chilling out, listening to some music right now. Yeah. I don't know where anyone else is watching this, but it is like 9:30, which is not that early in the morning. But I've been up since midnight, and I went to the gym this morning. So after this, I'm probably gonna go to sleep, and then I might do 2 streams today, depending on how I'm feeling. I'll do this quick chatting stream, and I think I'll stream some more Magic later this afternoon. I've been trying to get back into working out. I haven't done it seriously since literally high school. In the grand scheme of things, wasn't that long ago, but long enough that like I should do something before I turn 30. I'm so glad I found this chill hop. I was watching YouTube reactors react to mostly hip hop artists, but sometimes rock and other artists. I came across this one channel that live streams. I don't know if they live stream their reactions, but they definitely go through a bunch of reactions in a video. And they had some links at the bottom. I think it's Internet City, something like that. I think that's their channel. Had some links to different free sites that you could get copyright-free, royalty-free sort of music for like YouTube videos and streaming, which I've been sorely looking forward to. And in their links, they had this link to chill hop music. I love they're just like eclectic variety of just mostly just instrumental, but like stuff like this that's like slightly sang or light vocals, but still mostly instrumental. And this one has more of a playing like teas or white stripes kind of vibe to it. I haven't listened to a lot. I've listened to a lot of music over the years. I'm not that old, but I've listened to a lot of music. But I'm so bad with band names, like intensely bad with band names. And most names in general. So yeah, I really like all this like hip hop and cool jazz mixed up. Anyways, sorry for being all over the place. My brain is, it's like trying to herd cats in my brain, but it's just all my different like thoughts. Like sometimes I'll follow a thought, and then like another cat like idea would just zoom by, and then I'm like, oh, what about that idea? All the time. But I was gonna say, not that. They're not that. So I thought about doing these kind of streams / YouTube videos. Where I talk about like I'm a huge, I wouldn't call myself like a film buff, but I've watched, I'm kind of like a film and TV buff for like geeky stuff, nerdy stuff. Like I've never been super into comics, but I love comic book movies and like comic book characters. Especially Spider-Man. Like Spider-Man and probably Green Lantern. Like I like a lot of I like some of Marvel stuff. I like some of Marvel's characters more than I really care for Marvel's like overall history and universe. Whereas I'm personally, as a personal preference, I prefer like the DC comics universe and their heroes, especially Green Lantern. So I'm salty that we're not like get like a concise. I don't really care if DC does a concise universe. I just want them to make good movies, and I know they can. They just need to stop trying to make an expanded universe for their movies. If they not tried to, in my opinion, my personal opinion, if DC hadn't tried to do the whole extended universe thing that the MCU was doing, and just try to do movies like they did for Joker, like they did for another good one, Aquaman. So Aquaman was kind of, I think they tried to do too much of the Marvel style humor. We don't like Aquaman as much as Joker. I'm really excited for the Batman movie that they're coming out with Robert Pattinson. Because it's a different Batman. And goodness gracious, I feel like as dark and gritty as DC has gone with Batman in recent years, they haven't gone like dark and gritty enough and like really sank their teeth into like doing a comic book movie of Batman. And I'm hoping they do more of that. I'm hoping that the new Batman movie is more like that than then trying to do all this like super campy stuff. Because DC can be campy, but not with the characters. But they're doing it inconsistently. Yeah, I wrote down some stuff. Enough of that tangent. I wrote down some stuff that I was like, I don't know, I might want to do a video. Or just do like a random stream like this. Talk about stuff that's popped up in the news lately. I mean, this is all like a week old information, if not more. But like, I looked at some stuff and I was like, that's interesting. Like, I saw the Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. I am so excited for that because I remember watching the Iron Man animated series with like 1 or 2 seasons back in 2000, when that came out. 9? Late 2000s, early 2010, somewhere around there. And loving the Mandarin in that. Mandarin, such a cool villain. Such a cool villain. So it was just a fun kung fu action flick. I'll be happy enough. I also forgot that there's an Indiana Jones. Let me double check. Indiana Jones movie coming out. Next year. So like, there's a 5th Indiana Jones movie coming out. And oh boy. So I just need to just like Google of the cast, or like just Google of the Indiana Jones 5, and it has Harrison Ford, obviously, as Indiana Jones. Maybe, I don't know for sure about that, but Harrison Ford is Indiana Jones. I'm seeing like old Indiana Jones who's been probably retired for like 2 decades now. Phoebe Waller, don't think she's Phoebe Waller-Bridge, Mads Mikkelsen, and Thomas Kretschmann. It's German. His last name is German. Sorry. So yeah, that's interesting. I've watched every single Indiana Jones movie. As long as they don't try to take itself too seriously, I'm cool with whatever they do. That's the one thing I don't want. It's like an overly serious Indiana Jones movie. Indiana Jones, in my opinion, is like, if you wanted to do like a comic booky style movie, people should be looking at Indiana Jones films. Those are like about as like comic booky as you can get. Those movies are ridiculous, yet amazing. What else did I have on here? I don't know how many of y'all are into D&D, but like I don't play a whole lot because I don't have a whole lot to like anyone to play with right now because I'm not in college anymore. But a friend when I was in college got me into D&D, and then I just got hooked on like Critical Role, recent years, D4, Dimension 20. If Dimension 20 put out their episodes on YouTube more frequently, I'd be continuously binge watching their stuff because, oh my goodness, Dimension 20 is some of the funniest. Like, I don't like I'm not a very chaotic person, so like super chaotic D&D gives me nothing but anxiety, but I enjoy all the chaos. Sometimes the Dimension 20, especially Adventure High, their D&D setting that's set in 1950s D&D high school, adventuring high school, and their Fantasy High, I think is what it's called. And they have one that's based in think Night at the Museum style, like not Night at the Museum. It's a better example. Hellboy. Hellboy is a good example of like normal New York City with like fantasy stuff happening around the fringes of society and in plain sight. That sort of kookiness, except silly instead of Hellboy. And you got The Sleeping City. This is also a Dimension 20 show I watched the first season of that because I haven't paid for the service to watch anymore, but like I watched the first season of that and goodness, that was some of the funniest, wackiest D&D I've ever watched. It was amazing. Yeah, but I keep up on like nerd immersions, nerd immersion, other YouTube niche, another D&D, people who know the game much better than I do, and checking up on the UAs and like Dragon and like the recent UA being like Dragonborn stuff, Dragonborn, Kobold, Skeets, and Draconic-ish spells, and everyone kind of coming to a consensus that Dragonlance is a thing that's going to be happening, and cool. The only D&D book I've actually bought though was Eberron Rising from the Last War. The Eberron book, because I just think, and it's a crying shame that no one else tries to do like more Eberron inspired stuff. Eberron, in my opinion, is the coolest adventures. It's not adventure. They don't have that many adventures, but like the coolest setting that the edition has put out by far none. It is in my opinion, the coolest setting, and I don't understand why more people don't use it besides Artificer. Artificer is cool, but there's a lot of cool stuff in that book. Underground Railroad is a take on. There's going to be like a take on like what if the Underground Railroad was like a literal railroad sort of thing, a literal underground railroad. So that could be cool. It looks like it's going to be very drama focused. So cool. I'm excited also for Love, Death, and Robots Volume 2, because I didn't watch all of them, but I watched enough of them that it was just like, it was good. It was good. And okay, tell me I'm not the only one that thinks that one episode, spoilers if you haven't seen Love, Death, and Robots Volume 1, but didn't think that one episode where they had the fighting monster pit, that could have been its own series. Like that episode was amazing. And apparently all of it ties together, but I haven't I need to watch it and watch some videos about it, because apparently it's all just tied together loosely to post-apocalyptic stuff. I like all this stuff, so I'm going to add some more stuff to this playlist. Just nice. Oh, I saw on Variety, I just went through some basic rumor mill sites and uh, news adjacent film sites. There was this movie, pretty sure it's a movie called Zero. Whole plot about this kid that can turn invisible, and he's gonna be like fighting gentrification in Italy, I think. It sounds cool. It's a superpower thing that seems cool. I think I wrote down some stuff to look up, like the May 2021 Netflix releases and stuff, but I don't really care that much. Netflix is a hit or miss for me right now. 'Cause, man, sometimes they have cool stuff. Like I'm looking forward to that series about the first Black Samurai, like a historical Black Samurai in Japan. That was cool. It's gonna be like, from the looks of it, it's gonna be like a historical like legend. So it's gonna be like more fantasy than just like a historical recounting of this Black Samurai. But it looks cool. I hope I'm gonna like the animation too. Netflix does some interesting choices for their anime. Some of their CGI-ish anime. Yeah, they do a lot of CGI animation. Sometimes it's cool, like Evergreen and for Piano in the Forest was pretty cool. Didn't always like the animation for that one, but I liked the story enough to get over the animation. Yeah, and I've just been straight up pissed off with Netflix doing their adaptations. Like, I watched indiscriminately so much TV as a kid, including stuff like Winx Club. When they put out Winx Saga, and I was like, oh, that is perfect. That's perfect because there's so many ways they can do it, and it's very adaptation friendly. As long as they don't go too dark with it, but they went too dark with it. Everyone was British, like everyone was British, which I think is just because I think Netflix is like based out of Western Europe, Britain area. I think they have a lot of British shows or shows with British actors in it. I have to look that up where their like main studio is, main headquarters is. But yeah, most of the cast is British except Lou, which is weird. And like I couldn't even bring myself to watch it because I was like, oh, I'm just gonna watch the teaser because I hadn't heard about it until they dropped the teaser for it. Then I watched the teaser and I was like, huh. And then I watched like women, a show geared towards girls young women and girls who talked about the fashion and everything in it, and I was like, oh yeah, their outfits look atrocious. Like, they look like 40-year-old women most of the time. I could have gone past that and decided to watch it. And then, like, they cut for a white British actress. They, I'm not really mad at news. I'm actually more mad about how they wrote Musa as a character in that show than how they. Because I watched reactions too, because I did not want to watch the actual show. So I watched reactions to get the gist. And I was more upset with how they were writing Musa. And I was super pissed off about how they were writing the specialists. Like, the specialists were basically downgraded to, like, Divergent level Dauntless outfits and even worse fighting. Like, why? Like, cool, we have male and female specialists and fairies, but all their powers were dumbed down. The technology was dumbed down, which is especially bad for the specialist, since the specialist whole thing is being high-tech warriors for general public safety and for royalty in a lot of cases. Like, a lot of the specialists become royal guards for most of the kings and queens of each realm. So there are just so many changes, and I don't like the villains. I don't like the villains of the show. I like Beatrix. Hate the name they chose for her, but Beatrix was supposed to be like, I guess from what I understand, she's supposed to be Icy and Darcy personality with Stormy's powers. Her backstory seems interesting, but all the other supporting characters around, even the actual main characters, just seemed bland. Like, it was way too Riverdale, way too. Getting, like, big, like, the way they use the magic in the Winx Saga was very much like, what's that? Fort Salem? That, ABC show, or whatever they're calling that, more adult, channel for that used to be ABC Family. But their the powers that they use in Winx is way too similar, in my opinion, to. I'm gonna have to look that up, because that show had interesting powers because they use, like, singing and stuff to power their magic. Yeah, Fort Salem. Fort Salem was an interesting show. And I don't know if anyone else noticed, but Fate Winx Saga was basically just a Fort Salem ripoff. As far as, like, the aesthetic and the magic went. Like, it didn't rip them off, but it was very similar in how they presented everything. But far less interesting. And they made Aisha the stereotypical black best friend, and I freaking hated that. Like on principle, I would never watch a show that did that, knowing how diverse their cast of characters is originally. And it's produced by the freaking one of the original creators of the original Italian cartoon. Like, how? How? Enough ranting about that. Anything else I want to talk about? Oh, I'm one of those weird people that like I don't strictly believe any of like these pseudosciences like MBTI, Enneagram, zodiac signs, birth chart stuff, but I just think it's all super fascinating. Super fascinating and super interesting. I don't know if I like this song. I'm trying to keep a very close eye on my favorite and everything. This is not a very nice computer, and I don't have the best internet, especially with. I'm from a very large family. Like there's a lot of us on the internet at any given point, especially now it's getting towards the middle of the day. Yeah. And you get, well, I'm already saving up to get a new mic, hopefully, through Twitch donations. Hopefully, at least be better heard. Because, man, I've listened to some of my videos and I'm surprised anyone can understand me, ever. A couple times I was straight up muted for like most, if not an entire stream. I'm finally feeling better. Like, if you've been around earlier last week. Apparently, I had some severe allergies mixed with like GERD, or probably poor diet and health reasons. So I had to go to the doctor and get allergy medicine and acid reflux medicine, a whole thing. And man, I tell you, you don't notice how like for me, I don't get sick that often. So like I did not notice how bad my body was doing until I started taking medication and I can like breathe. Ooh. So going to the doctor did invite me. I need to go to the gym more. So be going to the Y at like 5 in the morning since I'm already up at that point. Yeah. Hope I'm doing this late enough in the morning. Like it's almost 10:30 for me. Hoping it's late enough that I'm not too loud to people. I don't talk a whole lot, but it's not very well caught on camera, I don't think, despite what my audio mixer is telling me. But I have a very loud voice. I have a very deep and loud voice, so it's extra bad. So it echoes. Like, hope I wasn't too loud during that rant. Yeah, like I was talking about with personality stuff. So over like since I think a little before COVID, definitely during heavy COVID shutdown times, I really got into like MBTI and later on Enneagram stuff. Not Enneagram as much, because Enneagram seems a little more like MBTI is like out there because it's old, but there seems to be a lot more research for that. But like Enneagram is like the hippie stuff. It's like the hippiest psychology stuff I've ever seen. But it's like a commonly used thing for especially like office jobs. So but yeah. So I don't know. I've been hanging out a lot on a YouTuber known as Love Who. So, and I finally joined his Discord a few days ago. And I did some typing tests and kind of been stuck between ISTP and maybe INTP, maybe. I haven't quite figured that out. If I had the money, I'd sit down and do like a typing session with someone, but I'm broke and I haven't gotten a job because I'm planning on moving to Florida, and I'm the kind of person that I'm looking to do like a job for a long time if I'm going to get a job. So I'm just doing Twitch and YouTube stuff right now. Yeah. But it's funny to me, it's like, he has like all these channels broken down into various different things for various different people. And he has the ISTP and ESTP channel. And I swear, like 80% of that channel, most of those people in the ISTP, ESTP channel aren't ISTPs or ESTPs. Because the way I understand it, the way I know myself, like, I can be talkative like I am now, if I'm not like actually in a room full of people, but I'm not, but it's funny when sometimes I pop on and there's like 50 people who replied, who commented in that channel, but like, I am so positive that most of the people aren't ISTPs or even ESTPs. Like, ESTPs is supposed to be like the outgoing, energetic, more athletic, like more physically energetic versions of ISTPs. And I don't think that they comment in that channel that much either. So, if I check out like INFP, ENFP, they've already got hundreds, literally hundreds. There will be times I will pop into like just to clear the note, just to clear the thing, pop into INFP, ENFP, or ISTJ, ENTJ chat, and there will be literally upwards to like 300 plus comments in half an hour, and I don't get it. But even like, and that's a small thing like that, like, it's interesting to me, but like, they like talk, like the stereotypically talkative types. There's something in my hair. I need to cut my hair so bad, it's so long. The stereotypically talkative types talk and comment. I don't even know if I can't keep up, and I can't even like glance at their chats and understand what's going on, but I guess they do. There's hundreds of comments in their channels. Like, I just checked your like 300 plus, probably more. Yeah. Well, it's been about an hour, and I'm yawning all over the place. So I think we're just gonna raid. Actually, Roboto. Just because she is positive vibes incarnate. And it's Monday and people need that. yeah, I'm just gonna start this raid. Probably check me out later today. Like, might be a night or late afternoon stream, like 6 or 7 Central Standard Time. So like, yeah. But check me out on YouTube down there. Check out my other Magic the Gathering videos if you want to check those out. And yeah.